Langston's Runaways. Cleanse and contain the Japanese paper lantern. Cleanse and contain the traffic light. Cleanse and contain the hand chair. Cleanse and contain the moving letters. Okay. I guess that is a quest that I have to do now. But I don't want to do that right away. I would like to check on Dr. Underhill's progress first. Anyway, yeah, sorry, that was a bit chaotic, but how are you doing, Lotus? No, okay, not that way. Weird but great, I'm quitting my job today. Okay, is it a good quitting your job? Is it a congratulations on quitting your job? Or, what's the vibe? Trying to figure out how to spend my points. Medium congratulations. Okay, well then medium congratulations to you. Sorry, trying to decide what I want to do. I'll come back to it. What's the name of the control point that was in the, like, underneath research? You know? Parapsychology, ritual division, active threshold, is that the one? LMAO, thank you. I'll miss it in some ways and it's not the most ideal thing in the world. Had to decide on very sudden notice, but I'll be glad to be doing something else. Yeah, I hear ya. Sounds like some of y'all in the chat today are going through some big shifts. Well, I hope that things go well in the future, Lotus, and that you're able to get, like, a job that, you know, I mean, you know, work under capitalism and all of that, like, but I hope that you're able to find something that is better for you in the ways that you need. Maybe Saturns are returning or whatever. Yeah. This is what I'm always saying.
I finished synthesizing the samples.
Yep. And?
Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
So you promise I won't end up walking around covered in mold?
Ugh, the pill will prevent any biological infection by the mold.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in
Yeah.
cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for
Okay,
the
I guess.
My pleasure.
Investigate the pit. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of investigating the pit, you guys. The active threshold below... Okay, I guess we're fucking going into the fucking pit.
Back to it then.
Okay, I do need my camera to stop doing that. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank God I have these levitation powers now, huh? Okay, I think these enemies look a lot harder.
Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Delicious?
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
Stay away from me, creature. There we go. Looking at some local community college stuff to catch the vibe and go to college with my current adult brain the way God intended. I love that for you. Oh my gosh, I hope that works out, Lotus. Going to college with your adult brain is what God intended. Sometimes I think that, like, making us as children go to college is like... not the best idea. I think being a mature student is cool and fun. And I think more people should be doing it. It took me 6 years to get through my undergraduate degree because of, like, disability stuff and whatever. And in my last year, I did it part-time, and I was like...
Ramsey,
Okay,
Ranger Captain,
I've
note
already listened to that. And I was like... 20... Oh. Sorry. So I started when I was 18, so I must have been 23, 24. And, like, I was doing so much better and having so much more fun when I went back after interrupting, and I came back part-time than before. So I really 10 out of 10 recommend. It's wild how much that is not the thing we do. I dropped out very early as a teen because thankfully I read the vibe and knew what I was capable of at the time. Yeah, I really hear that. 100%, that's so many people's experience too. Also glad I dipped because I would have gotten fucked by COVID school years a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. I did end up finishing my degree in COVID.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. 6, 7, still in the fresh bowl.
Oh my god.
Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skin will turn green.
You guys are stupid.
Like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find out?
Well, not to victim blame, but that was stupid.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen.
Nope.
Oh my god. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well at all. Yeah, dead. Shaking my head, victim blaming the spore sniffers. Yeah, sorry, I am going to engage in victim blaming in this case because that's cuckoo fucking bananas.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope. No.
This is not going well, you guys. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I think the implication is that they're basically becoming narcotic from exposure to the mold, and that's why Underhill was so glad you hated the smell after taking the pill. I vaguely remember this because I thought it was based on a very famous internet horror story. Ah, I see. Interesting. The spore give a sweet smell. Even Jessie said she wanted to eat the stuff. Yeah. I get it.
Is that
I do get it.
source?
I'm just
It's
being silly.
kind of pretty. Nope. No. Are there any healing things around here at all? No, dead. Okay. Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
need to be better at dodging those. That's really what's fucking me up. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I need to take my time a bit more with dodging those attacks. I feel like I'm getting a lot of crazy boss battles today.
It's pretty.
Oh, yeah, my timing on that's really bad. Yeah. Oh, this is not going good. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, you guys. Okay, I have a bunch of mods, so I should probably update those before going into this. Construct. Construct. Sorry, I'm just taking a second to figure this out. I think that might be one of the better health mods that I have. What hostile plants are there IRL? Feel like just a few are mentioned usually. Why are you asking in relation to this boss and what inspired it? I'm not really a plant expert, I must admit. weapon mods I've got as well. Accuracy and I guess rate of fire. Okay.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty. Nope. Not pretty.
I get the timing on that all wrong. Yeah. I'm getting the timing on avoiding those attacks so wrong. Okay, I might try it once or twice more and then come back to it later if it's not happening. Like,
Is that
when
the
I'm at a
source?
higher level.
It's kind of pretty. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I think I'm feeling just a little bit overwhelmed by how hard this is right now, so I might come back to it later. Just from fighting a giant plant boss, yeah, I find it interesting how this thing that's usually seen as delicate and weak can deeply root itself in rock and buildings and change their shape and even topple buildings. It's an interesting point. I gotta finish up meeting, but mark my worms, when I get back, I'm gonna lock the fuck into this question. Amazing. I hope that your meeting goes okay, Lotus. I'm gonna come back to that boss later. Yeah, I'm just gonna... do some of the other stuff in the meantime. This is too try hard of a game, Whoosh says. I really like it. I don't mind the difficulty too much, but I might add assist features soon. Because I like a bit of a challenge, but I don't want to spend too much time on all these boss fights and stuff, so... I'm also like trying to get through all the side quests and stuff because I want to see like... Oh, hello? Some of the different content. Hello?
Someone needs help over there.
Hey.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Rube can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Okay. Okay. Well, we got a new side quest to work on, so fun, fun, fun. Oh, this is a lot of plant chat. Hold on. Hostile in terms of plants is broad. Carnivorous plants are the usual suspects you've likely heard of. But if we're just going hostile, there are also invasives, which not sure if this was referenced to the boss. I was muted for work, but it's not a plant, it's a fungus, which is a whole other can of worms. Talking about The Last of Us and cordyceps. Okay, sorry, I'm not going to go through all of that, you guys, but love that you had that conversation. Living up to my name, babes. Lotus loves Lotus. It's true. That is your name. That is your name. I don't know if Lotus loves Lotus is your government name, but it is your name. It's a name that we know you by, and you are living up to it. First name Lotus, middle name Loves, surname Lotus. Okay. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. I love it when we have to do that. Let's do it. Oh, it is annoying me a lot that my camera is doing that. That's the one thing that's happening, and I don't know why it's happening.
Okay. About 5 minutes to 6. Well, there we go. No kidding, it's not your government name? I never would have guessed. That is 240. Hold on. Definitely 240, so... I'm talking about Digimon. Come on, that is it. Right? Oh, hold on, let me check. That is like a few minutes past 1 o'clock. Nice, okay. UDB gardening. Since I worked in games, my gamer tag just became my name. People are very surprised to find that out. Yeah, that happens. That'll happen. Well, apparently I haven't gotten the second one right. Quarter to 7. Well, there we go. Time to find the missing medic.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Female protag design in Digimon fighting game for GameCube is peak. I trust you. I believe you. I wasn't a huge Digimon kid either, but I love and respect that for you guys. And also I think the Digimon theme song is an anthem for our generation.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Cleanse the control point. the new one coming out, I just think the fighting game is just Digimon. I mean, Anger Woman as a design always goes. The new game called Time Stranger. Ah, I see. Thanks for clarifying all of that for me, you guys. That's why I came. So I think we're heading up the stairs in just a second after I get my bits and bobs. Many clocks.
Shit.
Hey, man.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it clear.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
The little cat that becomes a giant angel woman. I can appreciate the sound of that. I recently rewatched She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, and like, I'm not a furry, but when I watch that show, I'm like, for Catra, I am a furry. Or I'm into it.
What's with the clocks?
Where'd he go?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Just leave them alone, they don't want to be Phil. No, I get you, but except I recognize my furry alignment, whatever degree it may be. I don't often... You know, I don't know if, like, furry-ism is a spectrum. You know, I wouldn't say I have, like, 0% of it in me, but I would say I'm definitely on the low end. Why is he doing this to them? They just don't want to be filmed, man. The FBC cinematographer hunting down employees to film is so funny. I know. Leave them alone. Oh, they made a spin-off game? Sorry, Wells, we need to watch this. This is very important. Wow, that was very funny. Maybe I do prefer the normal barrel over spin. Oh, sorry. I think I prefer the normal barrel overspin Donkey Kong in his new game. Yeah. And also me playing Control. Control spin-off? It's Fire something. It's an FBC multiplayer game where you play as other agents? Oh, I don't know about that.
Think you can find a way around them?
Let me see.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. The power of that thing had. I've never seen anything like it. Thanks. That's O'Neill. Shit.
It's funny how sometimes, like, you have a really interesting, like, campaign game and then multiplayer mode kind of completely, like, removes any political interest from it. And it's just like, what if you were, like, doing this cool thing? Maybe you actually are aligned with the FBC instead of this character that has an interesting, like, position that's sort of in opposition to it. FBC Firebreak is what the game is called. Okay, thank you for that. Down.
Looks like we need to hit that shield harder.
It's definitely a bummer. Remedy has a good creative eye, but narratively they're very rule of cool. It's not that deep, in my opinion. Yeah, interesting point. Because, like, I think that, you know, obviously when I've been playing this game, I've been putting forward, like, my analysis of the situation. I don't know how much I don't know if it necessarily matters, but I don't know how much that's authorial intent, especially if they've made a spin-off game where you play as FBC agents. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like, authorial intent doesn't necessarily, like, matter in terms of your reading of the game, but...
That's an altered item.
Okay, now will you let me do something about this? Here we go. Oh, interesting. It's a big lantern.
Wasn't so bad.
Escort Wells to Horowitz. Okay. I don't remember where Horowitz was, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Another factor is Remedy has many projects on their list, says Themborn, meaning Firebreak might just be their keep the lights on game. Yeah, but it's still a bit... I don't know. Yeah, says Lotus, you know, there's so many voices that go into a game like this as well, so authorial intent is very messy. Yes, yeah. That's my read, that it's quite shallow, but gestures to these ideas because the things that inspire them go into them. I think FBC Firebreak was meant to be a short, cheap project that would have a very large ROI to bolster Remedy's profits, since their single-player games currently exceed their budget and don't recoup for a number of years, but they are fine financially for other reasons. Interesting. I mean, I'd have to see how the rest of the game goes, but I feel like this game is super interesting, and it's a shame that, like...
That safe room is where the Alderite had cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the bureau.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe from now, Wells could get hurt.
We locked it tight. Come on, we need to get back to...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the fuck we do that, dude. But, I don't know, I remember with Alan Wake, it was like... It was very much like... I was constantly, like... wondering if it was gonna go in a direction that was like really critical and like really exploring like some of the themes around like gender and power and Alan's relationship with his wife in a certain way, and then it really didn't do that in the end. I'm gonna see what Alan Wake 2 has to offer in that regard, but yeah. Hey, Austin. How's it going? The controlling is good. This is my first playthrough of the game, and I am really enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. Sorry, Horowitz, you're gonna have to find a way up here. Fine. Should I find some stairs for you? I have to go up the stairs. I don't even know how to get up the stairs, man. Oh, come on. How do I... How do I escort him back? Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, but dude... How the fuck do we get there, dude? Because you don't have magic powers like me. It's not. Is it gonna work if we fast travel together? Or no? Please let the fast travel just work. The fast travel has not worked. I don't even know where he is now. Oh, I think I might have messed that up. Sealed threshold corridor? Is that where we were? Yeah, I think so. It's really annoying that this guy does not have magical powers. Or like, can I not just pick him up when I levitate or something? Come on, dude. You're cramping my style. You're not even gonna follow me now? Classic. I think I might be soft locked, yeah. I don't know if reloading the game will help, but let me try. There are some online games that try and still get their messaging across, like League of Legends and to an extent Arcane, stuff like jokes about brutal interrogations getting removed and character being more openly critical of the peacekeepers, but at the same time Vi and Caitlyn's relationship being completely ignored outside of Pride Month because the show is over. I actually am going to say that I have a quite contrary take about Vi and Caitlyn's relationship, which is that I hate it. I really hate it, and I think that I find people's investment in it incredibly frustrating because, like, it's a deeply, deeply troubling relationship in terms of the power dynamic, and that's something that gets, like, explored somewhat in the show, but like not enough. And I find it really frustrating to be on the internet as like a lesbian and, you know, being into like video game lesbian content, and a lot of people like compare other lesbian characters or other lesbian relationships to Caitlyn and Vi, because I really, really hate it. Like, I cannot stress enough. I just think it's part of a problem where, like, there are a lot of queer women fans of games who will, support a couple just because it's a lesbian couple, when it's like, you know, no, sometimes these are badly written, or they're like very troubling in terms of like how they're written, in terms of like certain power dynamics or like political implications. And some, I'm gonna say generally like liberal gay people are like completely unwilling to engage in that. Oh my god. That's my take. I really hate Kate Vi. I'm not trying to shame anyone for liking it, but I have a problem with the culture because the culture does not acknowledge, like, the problems with that relationship. I don't really know much about League of Legends outside of that, so I can't comment on other aspects, but yeah. Okay, I'm a bit lost. I don't really know how I'm supposed to escort this guy back. As a long-time League player, Arcane is strange. It brought in so many new fans that it has a lot of goodwill despite it being what it is. Similar to some of Remedy's work, something even tangential to League is heavily derivative or even outright ripping off more popular work. 100%. I think an important note is that Kate Vi was only canonized in Arcane because the ship was overwhelmingly popular as a fun little fandom ship. The characters weren't really fleshed out in League and only interacted occasionally, and both were typical League female characters and just kind of sexy. That is interesting. And again, it's like...
That's O'Neill. Shit.
It's, troubling in a lot of ways. Okay, he's like repeating his lines from before. How do I get you back to Horowitz? Okay, I might have to walk through it if I can't figure this out, because I don't want to get lost for ages. Hold on. Can I walk over these clocks? Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can go through here somehow. Come on, catch up, Wells. There we go. We'll need to get into it sometime. I was a big fan of League, but Arcane... Sorry, Arcane and the third such massive lore overhaul that came with it was the final straw for me.
Got out with his force. I took Harwoods to the motel court and went back for the others.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting, Lotus. I would be interested to hear more about it.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
There we go. I think I have like a backlog of documents to read, but I'm just not in the mood to read right now. So, I'll read later.
Just keep going straight.
Oh, over there. I'll drop something I wrote a while back in Discord. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. It's more about Riot's mismanagement than anything specific to Arcane, but hey. No, I appreciate it. Thanks, Lotus. Ooh, okay, that was pretty satisfying. Oh. It's also funny because
The motel court is on the other side of the distance. Horowitz should still...
any online game that tries to get a message across very likely has some kind of microtransaction or currency that would take months to grind for free. Yeah, that's an interesting point as well, Themborn. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen Arcane, or most of Arcane, and I'm like vaguely aware of some of the like political messaging, but I do think it's a bit messy. And obviously that's very ironic to...
Let's go.
This is so confusing.
Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Okay.
Horowitz.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I think his boyfriend just got messed up. That's rough, buddy. Finally reunited, but he's turned into a weird zombie. That's rough, buddy.
I should go to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I don't know how okay he's gonna be.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. The guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked way down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
I'm in such a bad mental space about it where I'm like, you know, representation does matter, but this is actually just checkbox advertising. I totally 100% agree, Lotus, and I don't think that's like a bad mental space to be in the sense that like you're just correct, and I think that being more critical about LGBT representation is important, especially as like increasingly under neoliberal capitalism, like companies are very cynically pandering to us as consumers, as in they are pandering to us because they want to make money from us, not because they give a shit about like us or our rights and like our liberation. And I just think that there isn't enough like critical engagement in fandom spaces with some of this representation, and I find it really frustrating. Within video game like queer women's spaces in particular, the Kate Vi ship I hate, and I really hate the culture around it for the reasons that I've kind of said. You know, that's like it's like very troubling in terms of the politics of that relationship. The other one is Ellie and Dina from The Last of Us 2, because The Last of Us 2 is a game that I really hate. You know, Neil Druckmann being a Zionist, blah blah blah, but also like even if you were going to take the fact that that is like a horribly
racist, like, Zionist game, like, just deeply, deeply so. Like, it made me so uncomfortable the first time that I played it because it was so racist, even before I realized, like, that he was a Zionist and kind of, like, was able to read a lot of those Zionist tones into the game. But, like, within that, the relationship between Ellie and Dina is also, like, quite troubling in terms of how it's constructed within the narrative to me, because, like, it's super heteronormative in the way that it's constructed. Like, it's very, like, Dina is, like, a narrative device that facilitates Ellie's growth. And she is a woman of color and Ellie is a white woman. So it's very that again. It's like, she's this feminized, racialized object that furthers Ellie's narrative growth. But, like, Dina as a character, like, what do we even have of her? And it's deeply ironic because, like, obviously Neil Druckmann is a Zionist and a racist. And Dina specifically is Jewish, and he's also Jewish, right? But I guess that kind of, like, internalized anti-Semitism is not uncommon of Zionism, because of Zionism is also, you know, anti-Semitic. It's racist and it's anti-Semitic and all of these things. But anyway, okay, sorry, I hate The Last of Us 2 so much. Those are two ships that, like, I am minding my business, like, looking for video game Yuri, and everyone is, like, shoving these ships down my throat, and I'm like, don't do that. Or if you're going to be, like, a weird, like, liberal gay, then do that, like, just get a room, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to see it. And that's, yeah, sorry, I do have strong feelings about that, and it's nice to be able to vent about it, because I will just be minding my own business, and I'll be like, can you leave me alone? Do you have any idea how many cute lesbian accounts I got blocked on IG for constantly talking about The Last of Us? That is why I love you, Lotus. That's why we are in community. That's why you are part of this community. And I can only aspire to be blocked by lesbian accounts because I am known to talk about how much I hate The Last of Us 2. So, love you. Hi, Lost and Fairy. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Let's keep on this side quest trajectory for a bit. Yes, you did show up at the right time. We were just discoursing about liberal lesbians and, like, liberal queer women and their horrible politics. About The Last of Us and Arcane in particular. Okay, so I want to go to the sealed threshold hole. I am going to increase my health. Sealed threshold corridor, I guess. Oh no, I block them? Oh, good for you. Also good for you. I also be blocking those accounts, but I would aspire to, I would reiterate the point that I would aspire to be blocked by them. I think that's when I know that I'm doing something right. And I am going to stand on business and say that even though I've been shipping Emily and Jesse, like, if by the end of the game Emily is still, like, cooked and I couldn't fix her, then I'm out.
I gotta stand on business. I do. It's like, there's a lot of evil things that I will support a lesbian doing, but being part of the apparatus of state fascism is not one of them. Yes, okay, so I go through the hall and... Oh, also now we can fly, by the way.
That's an altered item up there.
Yes, it is. Truly, when it comes to these character shooter games introducing lesbian ships, and it is always only lesbian ships, never gay men, gee, I wonder why that is. That's a great point. I don't even like men, and I don't want gay men's representation, but equally, it should be pointed out, fetishization of lesbians. Let's go back to crack shipping. Just throw two random women together and let's figure it out ourselves. So true. You're so true. Which I feel is what I'm doing today with Control, so I'm trying to revive the spirit of crack shipping today. Sorry, where is that altered item? Is it... through here? No. I see so many people who post about Dina and Ellie and I'm just like, how dare you? Yeah, absolutely, I was talking about that and how much I hate it. Where is the safe? There it is, there it is. If that happens, we can just upgrade to Toxic Fury. Romance was there and now you have to kill her. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
The one with the altered item inside.
Good idea, Lotus. Thank you, I love having my cake and eating it too. Okay, I really do have a backlog of documents to read. I should probably read them soon.
Great. More clocks.
I'm so glad that I'm in community with lesbians who are haters, just like me. And also communists. Love you guys. Me playing Marvel Rivals, I don't know who these women are, but they should scissor. It's an anchor. I think I remember reading about the anchor. I can't be vibing with Marvel games, but...
The fuck is that?
What the fuck? Defeat the anchor? I'm sorry, I don't understand how to defeat the anchor. Cause you like... What the fuck? Why is it boss battle after boss battle today? Hey Sparks! Oh my god. Stop it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, I think I can see what's happening. Maybe. I'm sorry, what the hell? Oh, you found the Pac-Man boss. Yeah, I did, and I have no clue how I'm supposed to beat the Pac-Man boss.
Welcome to your 3D Metroidvania. Oh my god. We got boss battles and we got corridors. I think there's too many boss battles. I think I'm tired of the boss battles today. Like, what if a girl just wants to... So, do I... Stop it, I'm gonna die. I can see it happening. It's gonna happen. Yeah, it just happened. There we go, I'm dead. Everyone's here today. Love it. Okay.
The fuck is that?
That's exactly my sentiment.
It's making more clocks?
Okay. Ah! Jesse, no! Oh, stop it. It's gonna kill me now. That's crazy. Well, I think I figured out the pattern. Okay, thank God that, like, once you throw the thing in there, the attack stops. So this is slightly easier than that fucking plant boss that I still haven't managed to defeat. I pulled a Charlotte. In what way?
The fuck is that?
Oh, didn't work that time.
It's making more clocks?
Okay, this isn't too bad. Damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, dude. I need some... Shit, I'm dead. This battle was also annoying to me because by this point I've turned on invincibility, but I still died because I fell. Fair enough. Falling to your death? Yeah. No, that tracks. Mold is a bitch. It's true. Okay. I think the thing is, are there enough red clocks? Like, what's the tea with the red clocks?
Is that?
So it's gonna start there, and then she's gonna be like, it's making more clocks. Okay, and then when it comes over here...
It's making more clocks?
I should focus on those side enemies after the first first couple of clock thingies. I think this is very doable. The patterns are very clear. Pretty sure the red clocks just do more damage. Okay. Insert smart metaphor about time running out. Yep.
It's making more clocks?
She really loves clocks, man. I don't know what anchors and clocks have to do with each other, but... Oh, fuck. That's my bad. Okay, we made it. You guys are really, really ruining my vibe right now. I'm just trying to beat this fucking clock and you keep trying to explode in my face. Like, can you not? It's so fucking rude. Stop it. Oh my god, the Life is Strange final chapter looks different than I remember. I know, right?
The fuck is that? It's making more clocks?
Yes, we're Max exploring the multiverse trying to find Chloe. That's it. Jesse and Emily are actually Max and Chloe. Wow. Oh, I can use them as weapons as well. Okay, that's useful. Oh. I need to just be better at the timing. But it's doable. It's doable. I can do it. I can probably find an interview with Sam Lake saying that he liked Life is Strange. I mean, in Alan Wake, the whole lighthouse thing was really giving Life is Strange, you know? Although it did come out before Life is Strange, I feel like he must have anticipated it somehow.
It's making more clocks?
I really need the camera to stop doing that. Sorry guys, I know you've spent so much time watching me fail like a million boss battles today. People in 2007 to 12, lighthouses are just cool. It's true, there was a lot of lighthouse related stuff happening in that period of time. How do I change my... There we go. Square. I also really, really need my camera to stop doing that in the middle of boss battles. Got a strategy, I think. Ah. Oh, okay. I thought I had a strategy there and then I got surrounded. I mean, I think I still have a strategy, but I need to avoid getting surrounded.
Is that?
Okay. Oh. I'm finding it really hard to keep up with the, with this. I think I might be about ready to turn on assist mode.
Is that?
Okay, fur. Not to discourage our back seat, but you can also just come back a bit later to the boss, continue exploring the oldest house if you feel like it. Yeah, I could do that, but I feel like there are a couple of bosses now that I'm like waiting to finish. So I think I might just take the hit. I'm just turning on aim assist for now.
It's making more clocks?
Oh, fuck. Oh, dead. I'm going to give this one more go, and then I'm going to come back to it later. I don't think I feel like turning on, like, immortality or anything like that, but... Sorry, was that, like, a really loud sound that I made while I was drinking? Apologies. But thank you for redeeming hydrate.
It's making more tracks?
You felt this hydrate secondhand. Well, that's good. Yeah. I think I'm all out of big clocks, but that's fine. Oh. Oh, God. I remember entering text codes I got from the internet to get full HP in big head mode. Classic. It's funny, stuff like this used to be called cheats. Then there was a brief period where some companies wanted to charge you more money for these. Now it's an accessibility option that, depending on the game, is a day one feature or an update a month or so later. Yeah, this is a good point. I think I'm just going to do... I'm just going to take the L. And... energy recover multiplier value makes energy recover faster. Damage reduction multiplier. Just gonna take less damage and increase my ammo and energy. Again, I don't want to do one-hit kills and stuff just yet. And it's really just the boss battles I'm mainly having trouble with, so I don't know if I'll keep it on.
The fuck is that?
Again, I can only apologize, you guys, for how many times you've seen me do this at this point. Hold on. Whew. Oh my god. Okay, I actually kind of managed to figure it out with a lot of levitating. So I think probably the damage reduction stuff did help, but in the end that wasn't too bad. Thank you.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Yep, thank you guys. I only had to do it 1,000,000 times, but let's try and head down to the pit as well, actually, if I'm just going to cheat mode some of these bosses. Dumbward says those really old 3D games that were so easy to get lost in, but you could put it in a mode that lets you fly and go through walls. I gladly and shamelessly do that. Fair enough. Threshold sub-level. Yeah, let's try and smash through a couple of these bosses. It's time. I've decided to cheat. It's fine.
Is that the source? It's
I'll even do immortality if I have to.
pretty. Nope. Not pretty.
Oh yeah, I think I'm like not taking like any damage at the moment. Because I've put it all the way to 100. Which is, you know what, it's so legit. These boss battles are crazy, bro. It's okay, I gave it a valiant effort and I've decided that it's time.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this
Thanks for
place.
swinging by, Fwoosh. Well, I made myself OP as fuck, and that's it. I'm gonna switch things back, because... I mean, I'll keep aim assist on, but I'm gonna turn everything else back down, because it's really just those boss fights that were messing me up. Otherwise, I'm kind of enjoying the, like, challenge aspect of it. How do I get back to Underhill? Because, I dropped down a big hole to get here. I don't know how to get back up. Hello? Hello? Oh, there's a door. Sometimes you just want to overpower a tough boss. It's true.
So good.
Oh, these are the guys eating the fucking mushrooms. Why I find myself playing the Souls-like clones rather than actual Souls games, because the clones will have options to be invincible or reduce damage. Makes sense. Oh, hold on. What's that? Box. Another Crab's Adventure is so good for that. It has an accessibility option that just gives you big gun and it one-shots all bosses. They're so real for that. Amazing. Yeah, I did want to give it a good go and just kind of like experience the game in that way, but you know, I don't want to spend my entire life on these boss battles. I don't have that kind of time. Okay. I think that active threshold is where Underhill is, so let's head back to Underhill. Didn't see this earlier.
If I remember correctly, I mostly did invincibility and fast energy stamina generation. It was so fun to finally be able to throw anything at anyone without stopping midway through for a stamina reload. That makes sense, Sparks.
You've returned, I see.
Yeah, it wasn't fucking easy.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big, angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really. It's too much. Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid
Well,
growth.
that's good then.
You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
So rude.
That's a nice way to say that.
So rude.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Why do you have to be so rude?